Have the wrong screen up. Well, I think that's why God made the eraser. There's my Ocarina of Time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Friday stream. Hope you are having a lovely week. I wish you nothing but a wonderful weekend. But in the meantime, let's spend our evening together. Let's go ahead and do a new rando. There we go. And we'll name ourselves Snappy. What's that? Snapple? Excuse me? Oh! It's LINKLE, baby! Yeah, she was on the thumbnail, but, you know. Alright, there's a check I can do up here. Damn it! How's everybody doing? Doing some Ocarina of Time. Sorry if there wasn't very much of an intro this time. Sometimes life just doesn't need an intro. Girl, you have questions? What questions? I found a LINKLE mod on Game Banana. I clicked it. Oh my god! Did a little logic break to get my first check, and it was hookshot? Baby seed? You don't get to say baby seed after one check. What's up here? Ice arrows. I don't have magic. That's not going to materially benefit me right now. No, my questions involve the order of your video editing. Oh, well, shoot. What can I do for you? Is the bunny hood actually making you faster? Yep, that's a thing in Ocarina of Time, Rando. Baby seed. Cobalt. I'm gonna whack you. You think the game audio is desynced? I think you should refresh. Oh my god! Mirror shield? And it's mint green? I got a feeling tonight's gonna be yada, yada, yada. Okay, Fire Temple has... Cool. When are we allowed to say baby seed? Preferably when I win. When the stream's over. And I don't have to hear you say it. Zygote seed. 10,000 noodles. Bow? For 5 rupees. You're still not allowed to say it. I'll let you know when you're allowed to say baby seed. Alright? Just keep it ready. Kakiri sword? Oh! I'm 1 rupee short. See? I frickin' told you guys. I told you. I told you. This seed is impossible. What's a gamer to do at this point? Oh, someone asked about my video editing. Hang on, can I scroll up? Where's the question? Do you watch the whole thing, then write a script and edit, or do you edit and then script? I really do appreciate the question. I'm always more than happy to loop people in, cool prelude, on how the process works. No, I do not edit before the script. Typically, when you're editing anything that has essential audio and video, you do the audio first, and then the video is mapped to it, essentially. So the first thing I do is I play the challenge footage, right? So all shrines, no surface. I play all shrines, no surface. Once the gameplay is done, I open up a Word document, and then, typically at that point, I start to watch through the footage while referring to any notes I took while playing, because while I'm playing, the other monitor is just a document that I'm writing notes down on. So then I'm watching the video footage, I'm looking at my notes, and I'm writing my script. Then I do voiceover, then I edit the video. You don't edit your video until you have a script, because think about it, how would you be laying down clips? How would you know what clips to show?
Ding, 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 ding.
Nani? New donation from Michael Afton. Okay. Let's go ahead and open this right up. A random kid left a $50 bill inside Candy Cadet's coin slot today instead of the usual Faz token. Thank you. It doesn't say the amount. Was that a $50 coffee? Yeah, that was a $50 coffee. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Michael Afton, for the $50 coffee. Is that an exact quote from Pizzeria Simulator? Hope that kid got to go home safely. It's a Freddy's restaurant. What could happen? Okay, now, is the hookshot hint going to tell me Death Mountain Trail, or is it going to tell me where the long shot is? Nah, okay. Unless long shot is also on Death Mountain Trail. Unlikely. A cute blue for the skull tokens. Hey, Wilson. Hope you're having a good night. I was going to try to do a well pun, but I slipped. Sometimes you go for a pun and you slip, and then you're like, I don't know where I'm going anymore, so I'm just going to finish the sentence. And then sometimes you do that while, like, 100 people are watching, and you got to be like, dang it. And, well, they just saw that. But you guys will be cool, right? You're not going to rat on me. You're not going to, if other people show up later in the stream, be like, hey, streamer messed up. You wouldn't do that to me. You guys are my friends. Parasocial. You know, like in Hannah Montana, you know, like in the movie, the Hannah Montana movie starring Miley Cyrus, you know in the Hannah Montana movie when she takes off the wig in front of her hometown filled with her childhood friends, family members, etc., whom all presumably couldn't recognize her just as a blonde? You know in the Hannah Montana movie when Hannah Montana takes off her Hannah Montana wig and reveals that she's actually brunette Hannah Montana? And brunette Hannah Montana, obviously, is Miley Stewart, played by Miley Cyrus. So you know when Hannah Montana in the Hannah Montana movie takes off her Hannah Montana wig to reveal her brunette Hannah Montana self, which is actually Miley Stewart, played by Miley Cyrus? And the people from Hannah Montana's hometown in Tennessee are all like, no, don't. Put the wig back on. We'll keep your secret. Okay, extremely long story short. You guys are going to be like the people from Miley Cyrus's hometown in the Hannah Montana movie starring Hannah Montana, Miley Stewart Cyrus. And you guys are going to keep my secret, right? About how I screwed up and didn't make that pun. Remember, that's what started this? I'm going to need enthusiastic confirmation from you guys that you're not going to screw me like that. All right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Exactly, Luxray Blast. Oink. You have no idea what this bit is. If you're having trouble following this bit, just wait until All Shrines No Surface. I have an entire bit about Boulder, Colorado that, like, I don't know why I did it. Why is she from Tennessee if she's called Hannah Montana? Because Miley is from Tennessee. She's trying to throw people off her scent. Why would she name herself Billy Tennessee? What are you, a cop? I just need to know if you guys are going to bust my balls about this or not. I was busy kissing my boyfriend. What happened? Oh, cool, Vilafar. Oh, you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever. I'm not jealous. I'm not mad. Please don't put in the newspaper that I'm mad. That's a key. Tricky spacing. Nice! That was all way harder than I just made it look. I'm actually pretty proud of all that. Those were some really precise jumps, and I had to kill that Octorok to avoid getting clipped. That Octorok wanted to put me in his combo video so bad. Sexy Ginger takes it from behind. I wasn't going to let that happen. Not today. Not this early in a stream. Are we jumping in? I'll grab that. The Colorado mention has me frozen like a deer in headlights. Okay. In All Shrines No Surface, I make a joke about a boulder. And I say that that boulder is my second favorite boulder. Second, of course, to Boulder, Colorado. Home of Michael Grab, rock stacker. Michael Grab is a real guy. He stacks rocks and puts pictures of it on Instagram. And then I say, I don't know why I'm saying any of this. I think I'm sick. I had commissioned an artist this weekend. The only payment she accepted was plushies. The only payment I accept is kisses. No buyers. Colossus Way of the Hero. It's probably the song. The song's probably Lullaby. No one mentions Colorado. I don't know. I mention it. Kisses is not a viable business model. I don't know about that. A lot of people saying this is the, first time they're catching me live. Seems like people say that almost every stream. What's the kisses to plushies conversion rate? You cannot directly convert kisses to plushes. You need to find someone willing to exchange kisses for money, and then someone willing to exchange plushies for money. Was Colorado a miserable, sad, gray Addo before someone colored it? You need a kiss fence? Listen, I got a guy. He's gonna be importing... He's gonna be importing 1 million kisses over the border. No way he's bringing 1 million kisses over the border. You know how many mules you'd need to get that? To make that work? Yeah, no, Buffin Muffin, that person was actually right. Colorado isn't real. It's the location of the fictional show South Park. It is where South Park, Colorado, is located exclusively in the adult animated cartoon South Park. Okay. Can I equip Hookshot over Bunny Hood? Come on. Come on. There we go. I would not be tricked like this again. I don't know. South Park is so cool. I wish Colorado was real. God, I already have Kokiri Sword. Is this kind of a baby seed? Crater's melody is the Nocturne of Shadow. Okay. I've been thinking about Sonato a lot lately. Thank you for opening up about that. This is a safe space. The stream is reminding me to finish the snappy LINKLE fan art I started. Oh my goodness. You know, for a little girl, Kid LINKLE has a pretty commanding voice. Damn. She's like a tomboy. What should I name my new horse in Breath of the Wild? Seabiscuit. It'll make sense in a week. Yo, H-Straw, thank you so much for the 47 months, my friend. Truly outstanding, phenomenal, show-stopping, gut-wrenching, cum-inducing, fantastic support. Really means the world to me. I don't see biscuits. Seabiscuit is the primary antagonist of All Shrines No Surface, Chapter 7. Is all I'll say. It'll make sense in a week. Blorse is the best name for a horse. This horse is not blue. Real ones remember Blors. In a week? Yeah, All Shrines No Surface comes out May 31st. Sorry, H-Tron, no one cares. A week? Yes! I released a trailer and everything! Do you guys not have notifications turned on? Scandalous. Seabiscuit, just a week away. I feel like Seabiscuit is going to be a polarizing character in the community. Are we having a watch-a-thon with it? It's going to be a live premiere, but I'm considering doing a 6-hour marathon leading up to the premiere of the other 4 challenge videos. Any interest in that? Any interest at all, you sniveling little nerds? Would watch. When we get in Skyward Sword? Soon, geeky girl. How long is the All Shrines No Surface video total? It is not quite finished yet, but all signs point to it being about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna check Child's respawn point. Oh, forest stage. Okay. Oh, this isn't forest stage. This is a grotto. Oh, I'm so hot and dumb. I'm just so hot and stupid. Like my status if I'm just the hottest dummy, Oh my god. That's a quiver. I'm quivering right now. Someone just said bimbo snaps, and someone else said bamboozled, which made me come up with a totally original word. Bimboozled. Bamboozled is when a woman tricks you into thinking she's dumb, when actually she's plotting your demise. Every wealthy man who has been poisoned by his mistress throughout history has indeed been bamboozled. God forbid a woman has hobbies. Get bamboozled, idiot! I hope to be the next great bamboozler. Wahoo? Wahoo? Excuse me, I'm a bit sick this week. A new coffee? Is there a sweet message? Aw, thank you, Louisie. People are being so nice to me. I agree, Stinkle. I might be talking a bit softer this week because I don't know. I don't know if it's all the work I've been doing between like my actual job and my YouTube channel, which I'm almost putting like 40 hours a week into right now. But I'm a little run down, but it's worth it because the video comes out in 8 days. I just spent 10 rupees on 5 rupees. I need some sleep. What? Dryad, thank you so much for the coffee. Hang on. Sweet message. My sister's graduation is today, but her graduation doesn't have a LINKLE in it, so I'm sure she'll understand me missing it. Dryad, thank you so much for the $15. People, I'm trying to play a video game. You know, it's a little difficult to be playing a video game when so many cuties are just, like, throwing money at me. Wait, you say coffee like coffee? Yeah, it's like buy me a coffee. I don't know. Why is everybody being such a whole thing about this? What am I on trial? Did you find the body? I don't think you found the body. So I don't think I'm on trial right now, but nice try, and maybe next time you'll find it, but you didn't this time. Scrub-a-dub-dub, it's bath time. I did say that. That is a real snappy quote. You can just look that one up. Like, Ko-Fi? Gross. Why would they put it like buy me a coffee and put the default coffee at $3 and make their logo a coffee mug if it's not pronounced coffee? Is this the same randomizer from last week, BTW? Yeah, I just modded it to be Ocarina of Time instead of Majora's Mask. I don't know. Next person to donate a coffee gets to say how coffee is pronounced. All right, Mickey, have a good night. Guys, never apologize for not having money or not being able to donate. I only want donations from people who already have enough and won't miss the few bucks and want to show their appreciation. Please. Like, never to me and never to any other creator should you apologize for not being able to give more than you have. Or even if you had it, you shouldn't apologize for not giving, because it's your money. Oh, I do require 10% of your income as a tithe, though. That part's true. You can just look that up. You should probably cancel me for that. What is your favorite Pokemon? Any favorite Pokemon titles? What's the Pokemon that people make femboy porn of? Gardevoir? That's my favorite Pokemon. I have never beaten a Pokemon game. Feudal Lord Snappy. Listen, you guys want to hang out in my stream? You guys want to spend your Friday nights all hanging out together, talking? You better pay up. Please, nobody clip that. Also, Cricket Whistle, thank you so much for the coffee. Or maybe not coffee. Does Cricket Whistle have a decree on how it's pronounced? Like coffee. Also $20 to bribe the Bow into showing up. Oh my god! Cricket Whistle, thank you so much for the $20 coffee. And also, I'm sorry everyone, but the beautiful Cricket Whistle decrees it's pronounced coffee. SimplySnaps Smash or Pass. What? Yo, Shifty Moon, thank you so much for the 100 bits. The tithe? Oh no, you get paid 1,000 bits a month? You should maybe file a complaint to your local authorities, because I don't think Twitch bits are an acceptable form of payment for anyone but trans weirdos on the internet like me. Also, PogChamp. We got Hammer. I work for the government. Oh my god. Doge made a frickin' deal with Amazon, and now government employees get paid in bits. That would be fantastic. Wait! I can do a bunch of hammer checks now. Someone might even say, stop! It is now the time for which we use the Megaton Hammer. Buffin Muffin 2000, thank you so much for the 200 bits! Government employees should be paid in plushies. I like the way you think, Buffin Muffin. What if government employees were paid in plushie kisses? Like a plushie you have to kiss. Almost like the Milk Webkins, where it's like soppy from all the milk, but it's soppy from all the kiss. I feel... I need to be put down for that one. Also, Skeleton Key. That opens every lock in the game. Sometimes I hear myself talking, and I'm like, I could stop. I could stop. I could end this. I'm the only one who can. And then I don't. I keep going. Mods ban the streamer. Were it so easy. The neurodivergent inability to quit when you realize you're ahead. I'm not ahead, though. Skeleton Key. That's not in Ship of Harkinian. I mean, it is, though. I don't know what to tell you. I'm playing Ship of Harkinian. So no head? Quit when you get no head. Linkle Friday! Is it nighttime? I think it's nighttime. I don't need those small keys because I found the skeleton key. It's not nighttime. Bogus. Thanks for the Twitch follow, Slop Man. That is quite the username. Linkle Friday, the time where all humans alive become Linkle. Oh my god, stop. I'll be too horny to think. What if they all kissed? What then? Does your science have an answer for that? Too horny to thinkle. So the force femming time? Only for all the people who aren't already women. Skeleton key. That sounds like cheating. I'm sorry, Meeks. It's in the game. They put it in the game. Would become Linkle for free transition. You're talking like looking exactly like Linkle wouldn't already be like the ideal transition for an enormous percentage of trans people. I say enormous percentage, because, like, if you're not white, I guess it would be a little weird. But, like, just, you know, a large percentage would be totally fine looking like Linkle tomorrow morning. Ice is way the hero. Wait, I'm not weird. Am I reverting to egg? Like Marty McFly's hand vanishing, your eggshell begins to rematerialize if you're not weird enough. I'm not even trans, and I'd love to look like Linkle. Are you a cis woman? Because if you are a cis man who would love to look like Linkle, invite me to the gender reveal party. Bottle with milk! Mommy milk! Am I Scurry Hollow Knight? Because I found an egg. How do we tell her? Oh my god, how do we tell her? Like that SpongeBob reaction gif of Mr. Krabs and Squidward looking through the window because they know he ate the bomb pie. I'm indeed a cis... I am a cis man, though. A cis man who just wants to look like Linkle. You know what? It would be regressive to push back on that. Go off, King. I want to look like me. You know what? Maybe I want to look like me, too. Maybe I just want to look like me dressed as Linkle. Playing Skyward Sword was honestly my trans awakening because reasons. Alright, I'm gonna need to know what you are now before I can guess. Maybe you have its pronouns, and you were really into, like, the object status of Fi and Girahim. Maybe you're trans feminine, and, like, Zelda was a huge inspiration. Or maybe, like, you're trans mask, and Skyward Sword Link is just such a cute soft boy. I don't know. No! You know, maybe, just who knows? Maybe you're Groose. Hey, Vinny. Hi, Snappy. I am here from the store. Thanks. Why does the Sonic the Hedgehog 1 special stage music kind of slap in Ocarina of Time sound font? Would become Skyward Sword Zelda in a heartbeat. Don't make me bring up the art. Where is it? I haven't used either of these for a video yet, but I have commissioned myself as Skyward Sword Zelda twice. Hang on. My gourd. The file. It's too high res. Put chat back above it. Perfect. Okay. Back to it. So you don't have freckles, but little stickers on your nose as freckles. Oh no, in real life, I have thousands of freckles. That, contrary to what you might think, that was not a picture of me. That was actually a drawing. Yeah, I literally have thousands of freckles, if not, like, over 10,000. I don't know. They're everywhere. Tricked again by another 2D woman. Arg! It's me white whale. I go on to the sea. I click on the interwebs. I see a girl whose profile picture is as beautiful as the 7 seas. I try to slide into those DMs like it's Davy Jones's locker, and I've crashed my ship against the rocky land. But then I find she is not that beauty. She is not that 2D princess. She is a boy named Adam, and she does not look like that in real life. Alright, what is that? What are you? Tell me. Tell me what you are. Fart piece. Claim check can be found at Lake Hylia. All right. This area specifically is always really annoying to do in a single night. Pizza Heart. Hey, you a piece of shit! I'm not gonna be able to make it. This just sucks. It sucks so hard. Damn it. Maybe I'll make it. Are we so back? Fire arrows. Snappy, I want to draw you a Skyward Sword Zelda. How can I send it to you? Genuine. Aw, thank you so much. That would really mean the world to me. You can email it to me at my business email, which is imsimplysnaps@gmail.com. You can post it on Blue Sky and tag me in it. Or you could post it on Tumblr and tag me in it. Did you mean to leave that skull token behind? Yes, Vitrin! I already checked House of Skulltula. It's all junk. Almost vanilla fire arrow. You're right. That was totally French vanilla. As French vanilla as they come. And I come French vanilla. It's a real medical problem. Please don't say that again. Y'all, I need you to understand that sometimes the intrusive thoughts just win, okay? And if I call you a sniveling little piss baby because we got Light Route 100, keep in mind that just came out, okay? I didn't mean to say that. I didn't write it in my script and then review my script and then voice act my script and then drag the voiceover into the Premiere project. And then I certainly didn't grab accompanying gameplay footage to put over it. And then I didn't do two quality assurance watches before uploading. It just came out in a heated moment. Nani? Dryad, thank you for another coffee. Uh-oh, my friend. Thank you so much for the $6 coffee. What was the process of coming up with your Snap Sona like? I guess I can tell this story real quick. Do I even have all of the applicable art? Hang on. So, back in 2020, I was feeling pretty sad. Just from, like, you know, lockdown. Where is that art? Dang it. Where is it? I'm looking. Dang it. I swear I'm normally organized. Well, it might not be story time after all. No, because that sucks. Now I gotta find it. I'm looking for it. Oh, okay. So I commissioned an artist I found on Twitter to draw me as a girl. Because it was 2020 and I was sad. And they just picked this turtleneck, which is kind of funny. But this is the first snappy art ever. Technically. And then an artist I work with regularly, still to this day. Actually, this is the artist that drew the All Shrines No Surface thumbnail. I asked them... I commissioned them. So then this was like the first modern Snappy. And then... Where is it? Then a friend of mine won a raffle to get a VTuber model, but didn't really need a VTuber model. So they gave me the raffle. So I got a VTuber model made. I believe the artist's name is Owl Gravy. I don't know if they're still going by that. But this was the model. So now you're seeing this is kind of when the hair started. And then I started working with the artist, Rejzyberry on Twitter. And people who have been following me since kind of the beginning will recognize this profile picture. This one was based on the hair of the VTuber model. And then the rest is pretty much history. This is the profile picture I had until about a month ago. And then, obviously, the recent one, the new profile pic. A baddie. But then, you know, there's a lot of other art, other commissions, fan art. So, yeah. Time to fish. Gone fishing. Fishing guy is not an ally. Thoughts on Club Penguin? Never played it. The hair keeps getting whimsier every generation. Absolutely. Oh, have I not updated my Twitch profile picture? Damn. Sorry, Twitch. Is this how you have to learn? I kind of think of you guys as secondary. I'll update my Twitch profile picture. It's like moving. You just gotta file a bunch of change of address forms. Wallet. Next profile picture, I will just be being aggressively kissed by a woman. I think the TOS will like that. Hell yeah, YouTube. YouTube is the primary. Gonna hold you to that. Someone draw me getting aggressively kissed by a woman then. Who even knows? Does science allow it? Does the death sword art count? No. Where to now? Back to adult, maybe? I had no idea you were queer until the insert bunny joke here, your trans figure it out joke. Really? That was like over an hour into the video. Where's the HRT to turn me into LINKLE? It's called hard work. I mean, she didn't do it. She was born that way. We're the other woman until we give her a gift sub-train. I mean, yeah, that is how it works. I'm glad Twitch at least understands. Twitch, come on. This abusive back and forth we have going on. It's ideal for me. We should keep it going. No! Bad game. Seen any good movies lately? I haven't. Adult LINKLE kinda has a butch voice. QPA. You thought I was an obscure Snapcube channel you hadn't heard about. True. Alright. I know Nocturne is here, and then I need to check fire entrance. Skull. Perfect. The Snap Cube we have at home. What? That implies I'm worse. What? Guards? Alright, can't do anything here. Guards! I've been insulted! No, not the guards. Sorry, Flash Miles. You should have thought about that before you were a little mean to someone on the internet. Execution. Can we stone them? No! We will let them off with a warning. Boo! I know, everyone, you wanted blood, but what if I showed you something cool instead? That boulder's collision doesn't exist from this far away. So we can kill the Skulltula. We can then grab the Skulltula by backflipping against it. And it was a recovery heart. Cool! Exploits, exactly. One might even go so far as to say that's non-linear, baby! I don't know why. A lot of people seem to think I'm, like, serious about the non-linear stuff. Like, is it not obvious to viewers I'm being tongue-in-cheek when I say, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask aren't linear because you can do these exploits to skip stuff? Is it because sometimes I point out things you can actually do out of order? Like, I am making points, but I'm also, I don't know, kind of just embellishing a bit. I do think there's a distinct difference between, like, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And I think everyone can agree with that. I mean, Ocarina of Time does have a lot of parts where you can tackle dungeons or mini-dungeons in whatever order you want. You know? You just can't say the same thing about Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. Hell, even Skyward Sword is less linear than Wind Waker or Twilight Princess because you can do the Song of the Hero quest in any order you want. I thought you were spitting straight facts. Well, everything I said is true. It just doesn't mean I'm necessarily 100% convinced by all of it. I don't know. Oh, I loved everything in Skyward Sword. I'm pregnant with Skyward Sword's baby. Yeah, you can hit bomb chews to make them explode early. Can't you do Stone and Wind Temple in either order? You really should be able to. But Makar doesn't appear for Wind Temple until you've beat Earth Temple. So, no. For no reason. Did you see that? Did you see that? That was honest to God gaming right there. No, do it again. How about you go onto the better website and use its rewind feature for live streams? Why am I so mean? I don't have to be so mean. I could be not mean. But Twitch has considerably less delay, ma'am. And what good did it do? You missed it. There was love. Just like YouTube has Snappy's love. Mwah. Never Twitch. Damn it. People who watch with both open are real. Infinite money glitch. Silly Claps. Why does Silly Claps sound like my secondary channel? You know, I just realized I have another way to show my preference for YouTube. I can run an ad on Twitch. Look. 1 minute ad break. Get bullied, losers. Get added, idiot. You know, if you had YouTube Premium, you wouldn't be getting ads. I'm sorry, guys, but I had to make my 7 cents. Guess I'm moving to YouTube then. Joke's on you, I have turbo. Damn. What if you gave them another ad? Well, I don't want them to stop watching. I'm free. There you go. I love ads. Damn. Does Six Dragons speak for all of you, Twitch? No. Mama is always focused on baby YouTube. I don't know, baby YouTube is just cuter and more popular and, you know, works better. Six Dragon has been gunned down. No one is ever happy to see Baronade. And that's the truth. I have Mirror Shield and Hammer. Baronade is the only boss in the game I can't beat right now. Yo, you must be kidding me right now, the fact that you can climb that, to which I had no idea. Yo, Bremen Jam. Bremen Lee Mulligan! Man, I haven't beat a single dungeon. Hi, Snaps. I saw a Tumblr post of yours and a video by PM Seymour this week. Yeah, I didn't know who PM Seymour was, but they put one of my Tumblr posts in their video and read it in a funny voice. And people have been telling me. I watched it. Sure did. That did happen. And I say good for Seymour. People were blowing me up about that. Just wait until Bettina Levy finds you. I don't know who any of these people are. You could actually be making them up. Buffin Muffin, thank you so much for the Twitch sub. All right. I forgot I found Gerudo card. Ooh, Stone of Agony. Stone of Agony, more like my kidney stone, Stone of Agony. It's my kidney stone. Eponer does have legs. 4 of them. Laugh track. Alright. I could just pay 10 rupees to get into Gerudo Training Grounds, but do you guys want to see something cool? Because, like, I won't do something cool if you don't want to see it. Just let me know. If If something cool seems like it would overwhelm me right now, if you just want cut and dry mediocrity, let me know. Let's see something cool? Okay, then. If we clip into this wall, side hop, and then, what is it? Yeah! Water temple! Alright. There's not much we can do here without iron boots. She's out of bounds. I am out of bounds. Breaking glass ceilings and glass walls and glass floors. Everything else made of glass is gonna go probably. Well, Ocarina of Time really just lets you do that. Any game lets me do that. Watch my Tears of the Kingdom challenges. Thinking of signing a frickin' mortgage for Out of Bounds. I spent so much time there. Ooh, bottle. What else can I do here? Use a bomb chew to blow up that crack before draining the water. I like what you're thinking. I don't have iron boots, so I couldn't open that chest anyway. Alright. No, wait. This isn't where I wanted to go. Dang it. No, we gotta leave. Hey, foray ant. Doesn't matter how pretty or funny or good you are at a game, sometimes you just have to leave. It's sad. See ya, Lucy. This girl didn't get the memo. You know what? Come here. Oh my god, her cloak is fixed? They fixed her! Hey, Junebug. Hope you're having a good Friday. I can fix her. I guess adult fishing now? Hey, Camilla. Damn it. One more try. Yay! I can enter water. I just don't know the exact setup. You, like, nestle your cranium into this corner. God, this probably feels so good for the corner. Damn it. God, if you're the corner right now, imagine. I know there's got to be a setup for this. There's a setup for everything, but I don't know it. There we go. Okay. So now I jump down here. Probably feels good as fuck if you're the corner. Sappy, if you're reading this, you must be aware, even if someone in chat or even you said it before I joined. LINKLE and Malin Yuri. No one had said it. And you know what? That was a goddamn American tragedy that no one did. But you saved the day, Gulf Coast Gaming. Muscle Malin with LINKLE as her ranch hand. Oh my god, keep going. Forest. Snappy, are you excited or have any opinion at all about Deltarune in a week? Yeah. I will probably play it at some point. I've already played chapters 1 and 2. Probably not going to play it day 1. You know, Switch 2 comes out the very next day. I don't know. We'll see. I already took 2 days off work to stream Twitch 2. Switch 2. Will you buy a Switch 2? Already did. Oh, you two boys want to take me at the same time? I got 2 sides for a reason. Ha! Ha! Bada bam! Yo, did I just spoil that Twitch 2 is dropping? You guys want to see me beat the dungeon right now? And then we'll go back inside? Wait, no, it'll actually suck to come back inside. I'll have to do the water temple glitch again. We're not beating the dungeon right now. We're going deeper. Oh, there's the boss key. Iron boots? Wait. Really? Iron boots are inside water entrance. What I just did was required. Nice. Unless it's an ice trap. No. Wow. That's fun. Glitching into Water Temple was required. Alright, so check this out. You line up against the wall, you backflip, untarget, and roll. And that lets you just barely... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's so precise. There we go. Lets you climb this wall without long shot. Is it guaranteed impossible without boots? No, I mean, I got in without boots. I'm just saying, normally logic implies you have iron boots. If I had hover boots, I could show off something neat. I'm just imagining a cute top. I'm going to stop reading the message there. I already like it. Sold. Wait, what was the chest in that room? Damn it. Is it this chest that I didn't open? Okay. I'm so silly and hot. Yeah, now I'm just imagining a cute top. Thanks! I'm trying to stream right now. God. A cute top that finds me funny. A cute top that likes me. A cute top that, like, lifts my chin with her index finger to force eye contact. On Twitch 2, will you be able to kiss 2 girls at once? Who's gonna tell Flash you can already do that? Damn. I don't have strength. Did you guys know about that trick? You can reposition Skulltulas if you shoot them with an arrow, and on the same frame, inspect them with Navi. It's because, let me show you what normally happens. When you shoot a Skulltula with an arrow, it's supposed to get pinned to the far wall. Like this. But if you inspect it with Navi, its death fails to happen, but it still gets pushed. Damn it. See? Oops. Can I still leave? Please? Please? Ow! I can show you something else, too. When you backflip, you go this distance, but if you have a first-person item in your hand, you go a shorter distance. If you use that first-person item in your hand to go a shorter distance, you can backflip right onto this railing. Then you can side hop, grab the ledge. Trying to grab this ledge will clip you inside the wall, and you can jump down into the load zone for the boss room. We all need a cute top. I know, Twitch is just a bunch of subs. They don't call them Twitch subs for nothing. How come you're so funny and I only found your channel like 3 days ago? Skill issue? I don't know. People not liking, commenting, and subscribing enough? People not sharing with friends? People withholding SimplySnaps from their loved ones when they know they would benefit from me? That's a crime. That's a hate crime. Hey, I'm a Twitch switch. Favorite non-3D Zelda? Probably Link's Awakening. Can I get a mega flip off of this? Yeah! Yay. Did I do adult fishing? I did not. Going fishing. Hey, Kiwis are cool. Are you by any chance from New Zealand? I'm getting owned! I have not heard of hug bees, but I'm glad they brought you to me. But I know to most people, I am a YouTuber they have not heard of. Gotta stay humble. And good at kissing. Fun fact, the better at kissing you are, the more humble you have to be to make up for it. That's actually just the law. Mega flip? Nope. Could have been a Hess if I'd been ready to Hess, but I wasn't. SimplySnaps is like if Hugbees was a trans being and played Zelda. Well, it sounds like I'm not very much like this person at all then, with all the caveats. More like Majin Phil. I don't know. Like, we both really like Majora's Mask. I don't know. I haven't watched Phil very much. I really respect what he does. Am I a lot like Majin Phil? SimplySnaps is like if Hugbees was SimplySnaps. Oh, that makes sense. I see it now. Definitely like me. You see, I always like to think of myself like if ZFG were annoying. That's just me, though. Fucker! I agree. No, you're not allowed to agree. No, that's not what I wanted. Wait, I haven't checked Minuet. Cool. I don't know what Hug Bass is, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. I can do some checks here. SimplySnaps is like if Silly Claps hadn't committed so many crimes. French Vanilla Saria song. True. Do you have a do you have an ETA for the Twilight Princess Rando Supercut? Later in June, because I have a lot of stuff coming out between now and then. No. Please! Please! What is that thing? My girlfriend. I asked her not to get so handsy in front of the audience. Now I gotta take her from behind, remind her who's in charge. What? Relax. Dead Hand's kind of a cutie. Would kiss. Wow, I did it. Okay, first try Mega Flip. Nope. Second try Mega Flip. Stinkle and her stank adventure. I don't like that! I don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so the party's about to be over. I'm convinced Zelda's Lullaby is in Desert Colossus. You guys want to say something cool? Yay! Is that the boss key? Well, Shadow Boss Key requires... Yeah, Shadow Boss Key requires Long Shot. Ow. I suck! I suck! I don't have hover boots. Nope. We're leaving. Zappy, how am I supposed to stop drawing weird fan art when you make comments like that? What part ever implied I want you to stop? Complaining about it's just part of it for me. I'm mad. I'm gonna go have sex with my girlfriend so I won't be so mad. I can enter Shadow. I have Nocturne. I'm just looking for an easy kill, a dungeon I can beat. Mother, are you a brat then? Everyone can shut up and die, actually. Help! Twitch TOS. I'm being bullied by my chat. I need you to ban all of them, but still give me their money, please. Thank you. I can enter Shadow. Don't we all wish? Ha! I can enter Shadow! What was Deku again? Spirit? Ow. No, Deku was Ganon. Oh, okay. I can check Light Trial. I mean, theoretically, I can check Light Trial. Let's see if I screw up this setup like I always do, because I'm a failure. I'm a god! I'm a human supercomputer! Gold chest! Boomerang! Oh my god, I just skipped such a long sequence. Baronade was locked behind gold gauntlets? Cringe. Where was Baronade? At the end of DC, which was vanilla. Okay. Cool. That's 2 dungeons then. Might as well just check Graveyard. But Snappy, you cry, clutching your monitor, sobbing. You don't have Din's fire! You're right, I don't have Din's fire. I should just go. I'm a dumb fraud. Let me check this hint. Okay, Song of Storms can be found at Temple of Time. Hang on, I forgot my glasses. I'm such an idiot. Oh, GTG when I have Skeleton Key, that rules. Ooh. Still no magic. Nani the fuck? Gold chest, okay. What just happened? Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I used 3% of my power. Didn't know ISG had that property. It doesn't. That was a special sword damage. If that was 3% of your power, how much was completing the depths without the depths? 4? Help, I'm taking it in the front and from behind by 2 men with armor. Oh my god. All right. So, can Hookshot reach this? Oh no! Did you hear that? The Wallmaster lifted me up through the ceiling, grabbing the final silver rupee. Skipping long shot. Hey, Goron Gamer. That's my goat. No Goron Gaming this week, unfortunately. Well, Kiwis are cool. Maybe don't ask questions you're not ready for the answer to. Ah! Now, what's this nonsense? Bombs! Thank you, bombs. Well, thank you, Air 404. Alright, Alrighty. Damn, Wilson, I'm sorry. OOT challenge run when? It would need to be something difficult. And there just really isn't anything. People have done all dungeons, no doors. People have done low percent all dungeon, like low percent MST. People have done 100% in 2 pauses. People have done all dungeons in 6 C presses. Like, there's nothing impressive I can do in Ocarina of Time. All doors, no dungeons. Now you're talking. Invent something new. Okay. I am from the speedrun community. So, for something like Ocarina of Time, the level of game knowledge, work, and commitment it would take to make something truly novel, truly impressive, something that hasn't been done before, or that people don't know to be possible, would be such an order of magnitudes higher than doing something in Tears of the Kingdom. Ocarina of Time's speedrun community knows this game inside and out. They have decompiled the source code and understand how every line of its programming works. Like, so the things I've seen done in Ocarina of Time by the speedrun community, like tassers creating like challenge categories, I just don't think I can do anything that would be remotely impressive compared to it. Meanwhile, for Tears of the Kingdom, I kind of got to be the trailblazer for that game. I got to discover myself what is and isn't possible. And while it was never the plan starting out, I've actually become something of an authority on the subject of, like, Tears of the King map layers and respawn coordinates. Like, I know more about some parts of Tears of the Kingdom than anybody else. And that's really special. But, like, that's just not the case for Ocarina of Time. You know? Like, so I don't know. I think I just know and respect this game too much to pretend something I do in it is, like, difficult or impressive. Knowing the things others have done and having seen it. You know? Add a restriction that doesn't rely directly on the game, maybe? What, you mean like honey percent? That exists. Honey percent is the Ocarina of Time speedrun category where you dip your controller into an entire vat of honey and try to beat the game before the honey congeals and destroys your controller. Do you understand the level we are working on here, people? There is everything! People are telling me to check Tumblr? Why? I've been mentioned in a post. Aww. Well, gotta put that on screen. Look at this adorable Skyward Sword Snappy. and a sweet little message at the bottom. Thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. I do not take that kind of thing lightly. You made something with your hands and presented it to me. It's the sweetest thing of all time. Okay, so I've beat 2 dungeons. Listen, a Skyward Sword LINKLE mod would destroy me. I would die. I can't. I'm not built for it. You know how when they invented elevators, they thought they were so scary that they thought if a woman went on the elevator, her little heart wouldn't be able to take it and she would die of terror? First of all, way to self-report that you're a pussy. Second of all, that's me with Skyward Sword LINKLE. I would simply die. But yeah, where's the Breath of the Wild Snappy mod? Maybe I would finally play Breath of the Wild on this channel. But seriously, thank you so much for that art. If Zelda were snappy. Oh my god. A Skyward Sword mod that replaced Zelda with snappy. What Legend of Zelda games have you played? None. I'm excited to try one though. Would you believe I'm this good having never played a Zelda game? You probably shouldn't believe that. It's a lie. Guys, would you still like me if I were a liar and lied to you all the time? No, wait. I need bottles. Slurp, girl! Ow. You can't lie on the internet? Why would you tell a lie like that? I'm all for a girl who lies in my bed. You know that Bible verse about a man lying with a man like he would a woman wasn't even about gay stuff at all? It was saying, you can't lie to the homie, you can only lie with your bitch wife. Never lie to your homies the way you would lie to your bitch wife. You guys ever say something that just keeps getting funnier the more you rotate it in your mind palace? Like something on a hot plate in a microwave. Hey, potato douche. Thank you so much. Glad you love the stuff. I almost used the word content. I'm trying to cleanse the word content from my palate. I think it's extremely consumerist and, like, hostile to art and creation. I don't make content. I make, you know, I don't have a non-douchey word for it. Okay, last time Gold Scale was an ice trap. This better be real. I don't want to say, like, I don't make content, I make art. Or, like, I don't make content, I make experiences. But, like, it is kind of true. I don't make content to be consumed like pigs that a fucking trough, you know? I tell stories. I like to think my videos are all really narrative focused, you know? It's not, can you beat Tears of the Kingdom without touching the surface? It's, I beat Tears of the Kingdom without touching the surface. From go, I'm framing it like a story I'm telling you, you know? And maybe I'm just the most conceited douchebag in the world. Maybe I just think I'm all that and a side of fries, because, you know, I am. But, like, I just feel like there are people who hate art and want to diminish and humiliate people who take anything seriously. And I think those are very sad people who will never know true happiness in their lives because they must exist behind 15 layers of irony, lest they bare themselves to the world and expose themselves vulnerably to criticism. They just feel so much safer liking what everybody else likes, thinking what everybody else thinks, and for the love of God, don't perceive me. Like, I think the state of literary analysis and, like, reading comprehension in this country is, you know, less than ideal. And I think a lot of people are outright hostile to things like narrative analysis, storytelling, and literature. You make stuff better than TOTK's story. I mean, that's not really hard. Tears of the Kingdom doesn't have a very good story. I'm sorry! I said it! Also, there's my Requiem. Yeah, he has, like, my Requiem remix. The curtains are just blue, drives me insane. Exactly! Okay. You guys want to see a cool hammer skip here? So you side hop, then you roll, then you crouch stab twice, then you jump slash. Why is everybody saying Maddie? Did Celeste music play out there? I was not paying attention. Oh, it's a dog. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Better skedaddle! Wait, do I not have a Hylian shield? I guess I can pick up a Hylian shield. Could be useful for Deku Tree. Not as much a fan of the Hylian shield. I like my mint green. Fun fact, Master Sword specifically does bonus damage. So if you do a Master Sword jump slash, you can use the hammer against that wall to do the hammer effect without swinging your hammer and doing hammer damage. So then you can slash and still deal Master Sword damage. Looks more sage than mint. Well, maybe you should shut up. Maybe have you thought of that? Mayhaps. Probably not. Ow. Shutting up, ma'am. Now that's an ally. Yeah, I mean, Cricket, I agree, but no serious person is saying that. Like, people who are actively driving the campaign against intellectualism are claiming that there are some literary coastal elites. By the way, coastal elites is just an anti-Semitic dog whistle. There are these coastal elites who go to Ivy League schools and they read for years about why the curtains are blue, but the curtains are just blue, and it's stupid to think otherwise. Like, the straw man you're bringing up of, like, people who get all snooty about your literary opinions being invalid because you don't ask questions like, why are the curtains blue? Those people are far less common than, like, the anti-intellectuals who will insist that the curtains are just blue and nothing means anything and please be dumber. Goron located. Oh my god, nobody tell Goron Gamer, but we are not rescuing these Gorons. The thing that bothers me about the curtains are blue is that even if there's not a meaning behind a choice, there's intention behind it. Sure. I think... Listen. As someone who has made things that have been consumed by hundreds of thousands of people, I have noticed a very strange phenomenon where people will point out deliberate decisions I made during the creative process. Excuse me. People will point out deliberate decisions I made during the creative process, and say, like, I know you probably didn't put this much thought into it, but XYZ. And it's like, why do you think I didn't put that much thought into it? And, like, it's so much more than that. People will talk about their favorite game or their favorite movie, and they'll always apologetically say something to the extent of, like, I know it's probably not that deep, and, like, the writer probably didn't even put that much thought into it, but, like, I think blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, the person who spent thousands of hours making this idea a reality definitely thought about it. Like, that little detail you enjoy, it was deliberate. I promise you. Twitch is unionizing? Okay. Are they going to start paying union dues in the form of 10% of their income to me? Alright, I'm on a timer for this, but it shouldn't be a problem. You can climb this, right? Alright. No, I mean, I am going to push back a bit, Cricket Whistle. There is some media analysis that is just factually wrong. Like, you can be wrong about a story. You can come away from a story with the wrong message. Some stories are just verifiably about something, and you can be wrong about what it's about. I don't know if that makes me elitist, but, like, some stories are most certainly about something, and if you think it's not, you can be wrong. Like, I rewatched the first Matrix for the first time in years the other day, and, like, it's so funny to me how, people can, with a straight face, say, the Wachowskis made up the trans allegory later. Because, like, it's so painfully obvious watching as an adult. Before either of them even knew they were trans, they wrote the most aggressively transgender movie I've ever seen. Like, it's so heavy-handed. And if you say The Matrix isn't a trans allegory, that's not a valid opinion. That is not your truth. We're not both right about this. The Matrix is a trans allegory. It just is. Sometimes a story is literally about something, and not everybody is right. There are correct opinions about certain stories. I don't see the trans allegory. Maybe I'm just a bad ally. I mean, you're not a bad ally. You're just not trans. Like, it's really obvious. It's fine if you don't see it. You don't need to. But listen to the people who know what they're talking about when they tell you it's the most heavy-handed allegory they've ever seen in their lives. No worries, Cricket Whistle. You're not digging a hole or anything. We're all good. Yeah, if you've never seen The Matrix, or it's been a really long time, the Wachowskis came out as trans years after those movies were finished. And once they were being honest with themselves and looked back at the text, at the movies they had written, they were like, oh my god, we were so deep in the closet that we didn't even realize we were making a movie about being trans. Like, and it's so obvious watching it if you, like, are looking even a tiny bit for it. Like, first of all, every character in the movie goes by a chosen name. I don't know if you know this, but his Christian name is not Neo Anderson. His legal name is Thomas Anderson. Neo is his fun hacker name that he used on internet forums, because Neo first invented his new identity online, interacting with strangers who don't know him. Trinity isn't Trinity's name. Morpheus isn't Morpheus's name. These are all people who have adopted chosen identities and names with one another. And the only character who refers to Neo by his dead name, Thomas Anderson, is Smith, the primary antagonist of the series. He continually calls him Mr. Anderson, and he's the only character to do so. I could go on. That is just one tiny detail. You can look different in The Matrix than you do in real life. They have a word for it. It's the residual self-image. It is the you that exists within your own mind. They literally explore the concept of your true self, your soul, your inner mind looking different than your body. No, like, it's just so aggressively a trans allegory. The red pill, the thing that's been misappropriated by the alt-right to be, like, breaking free of the chains or whatever, The red pill in the 90s and early 2000s, the most common method of taking estrogen was a big red pill. The speech Morpheus gives about how Neo knows deep inside that this isn't real, that this isn't real life. It's been something deep inside him that he's known his entire life. He was born into a fake life, a fake world, that everybody knows it but continues living on, living this fake life because it's easier than waking up and being yourself. The fact where the speech is like, if you decide to wake up and leave the Matrix, it will be scary, it will be dangerous, people will be trying to kill you, but you have to do it because it's real. It's real life, and this is a walking dream. You have to be real. You have to live as your true self. Everything else is just a nightmare. Yeah, and they didn't know they were trans when they were writing this. Yeah, no. They didn't know, but they were still writing that dialogue. I wonder why two deeply closeted trans women would write dialogue along the lines of, you've known this in your mind for your whole life. You know something is wrong. You know this isn't real. You know this isn't who you are. Blah, 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 blah. Like, probably because they knew. They didn't know, but they knew. Can trans people do bullet time? Yep. You just jump off a ledge with a projectile. The idea that once you realize the system you were born into is so frail that by being your true self, you can exist outside of the system, for it has no real power over you, and then the sky is the limit, because when you're living as your true self, and you see the Matrix for what it is, there's nothing you can't do. Yeah. Aw, thank you so much, Lark. I really do appreciate it. I mean, that part just sounds like living online with a pseudonym. What do you think most trans people do for the first few years of being trans? Sometimes the curtains are blue for no reason. Sometimes the curtains are blue because the writer is trans and doesn't realize. Hello, the 16th U.S. Prez? Who is that? Lincoln? Are you Abraham Lincoln? Hang on, now I gotta Google this. Yeah! Abraham Lincoln. Big fan of your later work. Oh, what about when Neo meets Trinity for the first time and knows her by her alias Trinity from online hacking circles? And he said, I thought you were a man. And she said, most men do. And, like, winks at him. I don't know. Could be nothing. Could be nothing. Alright, is there a boss I can't beat? No, I don't think so. I always thought that was a comment on sexism. Could be. Could be. There's a bit of, like, dream status with Trinity, though, where you almost get the impression it's who the Wachowskis wished they were. Think it could be Red as either. Come on, I didn't knock the block down, and now I'm gonna look like a fool on the internet! No! Come on, what is it again? Okay. Okay. Don't have long shot. I need long shot and Zelda's Lullaby to, Wait, this is Spirit. This dungeon is Spirit Temple. I think the second I leave, I get Zelda's Lullaby. That's cool. And I don't need long shot to get the Shadow Boss key. I could theoretically... No, 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 no! I could hover to it, is what I was gonna say. Stuff can be two things. Yeah, no, I definitely think the Wachowskis thought they were writing a line about sexism and misogyny. I just think that line can mean two things in hindsight. Wait, Neo and Trinity are both Canadian? Yeah, The Matrix is literally a Canadian allegory. What the fuck? I'm so bad. I'm so stupid and bad. B, help me. I'm bad at Ocarina of Time. Morpheus sees bagged milk at the supermarket. What if I told you you were born a slave? I am gonna die. I don't want to die. Please. Morpha? Morpha! You suck! It's depressing how often misogyny and transphobia go hand in hand, even within the community. Thank you, 16th United States President Abraham Lincoln. I do appreciate it. Oh, what is that? What did it drop? Oh, it's Greg. Why does Ocarina of Time Randomizer have a green rupee named Greg? Can anyone explain Greg to me? Oh, cool, you found Greg. Like, what? Why is there a green rupee named Greg? Why is his icon the Goron mask? Why? All right, now I have to go in and out of Spirit again. CL? Yes. Someone kill me. Hit me. I want you to. I want you to do it. Hit me! Where's Shadow again? It's been almost 30 minutes over the 2-hour mark with no break. Fine, I should probably set a good example. Guys, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, pet my dog, generally not play Ocarina of Time for a few minutes, play some music, everybody be cool, hang out. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, and listen to some cute music in the meantime. Sorry, Crochet Goose. BRB. Alright, gamers. I stretched my bussy. I'm sorry for saying the things I say. No, you're not. I know I should be. My dogs have been stretched. My legs have been fed. This stream is really tickling my neurodivergency. Well, then be sure to join the SimplySnaps official Discord server for members 18 and up who are patrons, coffee donors, YouTube members, or Twitch subs. It's not 18 or up because anything spicy happens there. It's just 18 or up because I do not have time to monitor it, all day and keep it safe for children. Yo, Nicole, thank you so much, my friend, for becoming a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fairy Fam. What about Twitch switches? There is no such thing. Okay. I need 2 more dungeons. What about a switch that twitches? I don't know. Have them talk to their doctor. There goes my grocery funds. No! Not funny! Please, only donate if you have an excess. Do not give what you don't have, please. This is amazing shooting gallery music. Does the game know? Oh my god. It was a joke, don't worry. Okay. If you have excess, well, yeah, excess after the first 10%. All of you are expected to tithe 10% of your income to me a month. But, like, that's why you shouldn't have to give any more unless you have it, in which case, that's mine too. I'm kidding. Going to give you the entire U.S. Treasury. Thank you, 16th President Abraham Lincoln. Buffin Muffin! Also, if you have exes, please give them to me too. I'm unemployed, sorry. No, okay, jokes aside, please, nobody has to give me anything. Forfeit all mortal possessions to Snappy? Yeah. Otherwise, you're transphobic. The 16th U.S. President, Abraham Lincoln, has gifted another Tier 1 sub, this time to Pearlescent. Fun employment. You pay Snappy in fun bucks. Oh, no. Sorry, the treasury amount wasn't very much in the 1860s. I'm going to give you... I'm going to take you to the John Wilkes booth and give you a special show, if you know what I mean. Everyone shut up. That was funny. I promise it'll blow your mind. Out the back of your mind. Whoa, Blood Moon Phoenix. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Fairy Fam, my friend. I really hope you enjoy the rest of the stream and the member-only content you have access to. Wait, was that a gifted sub? From Lark? Wait, hang on. She's gonna fuck Abe Lincoln. His nickname is Babe Lincoln. Wait, oh, I have iron boots. I'm so silly. Yo! Din's Fire, 250. Wow! So this seed, without glitches, would have required Giant's Wallet and Gold Gauntlets. Both of which I've skipped at this point. Please don't spam my screen with subs. I would hate that. Alright, so I found out I don't need to switch to 4x3 to get this actor glitch to work. Alright, he's kicking his little feet. That means it worked. Noise. Is that a wallet next to Din's? No, that was a bomb bag. Good question, though. My customer service voice always breaks out, and I'm like, good question, though. Oh my god, that was a really smart, insightful question. So, no, you can't have the paid benefits for free. I'd be more than happy to submit a feature request for you, obviously. I'm sure we will implement our paid features for free. Is there anything else I can do? I can help you with today? Going for it. Raw dogging it. No! How could anything have befallen me in such a way? I've never played Splatoon. Man, Deku's got nothing. Hover boots! Deku's loaded. What do you mean, official LINKLE game? We have one right here. Oh, right, I do have Deku Way of the Hero as a hint. God, my viewers are so smart and funny and insightful. Congrats, Kiwis are cool. My viewers are so smart and funny and insightful. Alright, I'm gonna go all the way around for this other check. Because Adult LINKLE can't take the crawl space. Burn this while I'm here. Do it, Muffin Muffin. Hello, Uncommon Guru. Another member of the Fairy Fam emerges. How are all my Fairy Fam friends doing today? That's YouTube members, if you're curious. I got another name for Twitch users. Twitch bitches. I'm so mean. Why does anybody watch me? Hello from Oregon. Thank you, Beelzebub, the first king of hell. I didn't know you were in Oregon. That adds up, though. I'm dyeing my hair tomorrow. Nice. When you say Fairy Fam, it sounds like you're calling them gay. Well... You're cheating on CFG. Is he live right now? Oh, yeah, he's doing Gloom mode, isn't he? I saw that Ship got Gloom mode. I might try that out. I'm waiting for MMD Comp's Gloom mode to work. Right now, Gloom mode works, but there's no functional way to kill Link in one hit. So, Gloom mode is basically worthless until that works. More Shadow of the Colossus music. I'm not in Desert Colossus right now. Where am I? Chat, hold my hand. Where am I? I am in Zora Fountain right now. This is Ice Cavern's entrance. And if you want to get technical, I'm inside the Deku Tree. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus was probably the first weird Sonic spin-off. Didn't really understand it. Cult classic. A lot of people like it in its own right, but it's almost universally viewed as not a good Sonic game. I think even people who like the game agree it's not a good Sonic game. I'm parodying the way people talk about Shadow the Hedgehog, where some people say, it's a good game, it's just not a good Sonic game. Well, yeah, first of all, you're not playing a Sonic, so write that down. As a Sonic expert, I agree. Thank you, Flash Miles. Hey, can one of my viewers grab Flash Miles with the trans Sonic profile picture? The SimplySnaps video they must see. Damn it. I screwed up. I don't know when the last time I got a second phase Twin Rova was. The moaning. I wish Mary Todd could make me scream like that. Lincoln! People who find Twin Rova attractive are problematic, actually, because they're sisters. Alright, what's down here? Bloopy. I did not do the fairy fountain here. I was looting Twin Rova before it was popular. I don't know about that. I think it's been pretty popular for a pretty long time. Yo, slingshot. All right. Now, I don't have magic or light arrows, so we're not even really in go mode yet. HTTYD. Have to checked your dut hole? That's not how it's spelled. No, I'm pretty sure what I said was correct. Skid up, butt up. Maybe I go back to child for a little bit, do a bit more checking. I only need to beat one more dungeon. The problem is, I don't have magic. Breath of the Wild. I mean, Bottom of the Well. I don't have Song of Storms. Song of Storms is the Prelude of Light check, which means I need Forest Medallion. So I'm hoping I don't need Song of Storms. Alright, now I need to skip the other Gold Gauntlets check, and then I will... be done with that nonsense. Okay, so it's... Is that it? Damn it! Why was the bridge gay? I think I'm doing the wrong ESS turns, but I don't know the right ESS turns. That was it, because I'm goated. Everybody line up for their turn with the throat goat. Says she's the throat goat, immediately gets nuts. Uh-huh. I'm gay for Malin. Let's go, Lincoln! What's your favorite game? That's a tough one. That's my answer. As a man, I'm also gay for Malin. Fair enough. What are you gonna do, you know? Alright, where to now? Back to child, I think. Linkle's therapist be like, I think we should talk to child Linkle for a little while. Does that sound okay? Lots of love from Brazil. Thank you. Oh, Big Poe. I think I should go check, No. No! No! I mean, fine, there is something I can check here. It's not what I had in mind, though. She's yelling, chat. Chat. Even more love from Ireland. Oh, now I'm getting a little heated. Who loves me more, Ireland or Brazil? Damn it! I keep trying to save 2 seconds, and I'm wasting 10 seconds. Oh! Okay. That's probably Colossus' way of the hero. Now I just need magic. Damn it. Why does everyone who loves me live in other countries? Can someone aggressively, physically love me in America? More love from Brazil. Are the people who say love from Brazil, or am I missing something? So many people say it. I'm American, but I just tolerate you. See, I appreciate the honesty. I know you're American, Abraham Lincoln. Thanks, the moth on my wall. I won't be grabbing a cup and placing you outside tonight. Damn it. Damn it. Love from Basil. There we go. Love from cilantro. I'm not allergic, I just don't like peanuts. I love peanuts. Love from Mary Todd, even though she's not watching because she's reading boy love manga. Thank you. Love from Basil, but pronounced the UK way. Oh, I don't even want to know how you motherfuckers pronounce Basil. 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 Bastille. Bastielle. See ya, Crochet Goose. Love from my house. Thank you, Goron Gamer. Woke priest be like, I now pronouns you, she/her. It's a lesbian wedding. Love from Oak Ridge Cemetery. Alright, I need to find magic here. Please. It didn't start as a lesbian wedding, but the estrogen-spiked cake turned it into one. Why does that sound like a Panic at the Disco song title? Because their songs are all that long. Oh, well imagine as I'm spiking the punch at the wedding reception. And I'm making all the queers. Yes, I'm making all the queers. What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding, said the she, her to the demi. Yes, but what a shame the groom is now a her. I chime in. Forced femme wedding. You're pretty funny. Thank you, Luxray. Must be very hard to say that. I'm glad my estrogen cake bit is going so well. That's what Brendan Urie's character says. Trans people were invented by Gerard Way in 2008 to sell more albums. True. This song is incredible. What an amazing song. Thought I was Brazilian from my old profile picture. Nothing about my accent made you think otherwise? Yeah, nutting in your enemies is pretty useful. Please, I just want magic. Nah, I'm not good at getting accents. So, like, I could sound Brazilian? I just don't know about that. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Beery Hover because I'm the GOAT. Why not open the chests? Because I have Stone of Agony, which gives me chest-size match contents. Which means I can tell if a chest is useless or not. Alright, come here, Beery. With your 20 FPS animation. Damn it. Come on, Beery. Come on, Jeffrey. I'm mad. Beery! Damn it. I'm so inconsistent at this. Yeah, I don't know what I was going for there. Damn it. I'm mad. Come on. No! Bro. Fine. You know what? No, not fine. Not fine at all. I am the gamer, and you are the game, and you will do what I say. SpaghettiOs. Ah, I could go for some SpaghettiOs. Really, Jazzy Waffles? This look like practice to you? Does this look like practice, or does this look like perfect? I'm doing this for my mom! I love you, Mom! Thank you for everything! This is for my mom! Let's go! This song is terrible. Alright, now if this Skulltula is magic, we're in go mode. It's not gonna be. Nope. I'm gonna send that clip to my mom. She deserves it. Ooh. Bonger bonger. On the wall. Who's the one with the longest schnoll? Ow. Owie, zowie. All right. Didn't want to have to do this. Oh. Oh, that's bad. I thought I had ISG. God, I wish I were Bongo Bongo's drum right now. You know. Well, you know how it is. What that next stump do? Ugh. Oh, you hear the theory that Bongo Bongo was hung? I hope so. One Psycho with Kokiri Sword. You missed the Deku Slash I stored. The correct grammar is hanged? No, because it was a dick joke. Hung. And or bricked up. Oh, okay, you get it. Alright, we are in go mode as soon as we find magic. So we are in magic mode. I feel like Lost Woods has a lot of checks. Okay. I want hearts. This world is so cruel. I do need those bugs, though. What those bugs do. Have you tried the magic of friendship? No, Flash Miles, I have not. I just wanted you to know that I read all of your messages in a Ryan Drummond Sonic voice in my head. Skull Kid, give me magic. Nope. Just money. Yeah, I did Dodongo's Cavern. Yeah, nerd puppy. That's exactly what a nerd puppy would say. No offense. Just arf and all that. Wait, maybe Saria has a guaranteed Sonic. Sonic, I just read that chat. Maybe Saria has a guaranteed magic hint. That is a setting. Do I have it turned on? Goron City. Oh, that's good. Who's better? Jason Griffith or Roger Craig Smith? Ryan Drummond. Okay, there is magic in Goron City. Oops. Come on. There's magic everywhere. What if it's playing Saria's song for Darunia right here? No, but that's silver gauntlets, which were logically required. Okay, what else could it be? It's also vanilla, technically. Oh, you're right, that's strength. That was vanilla Goron bracelet. Perfect, we're out of here. And Ganon's castle was what? Deku Tree? Silver gauntlets, beefy Linkle. Nice. Yes, Ryan was Adventure 1, 2, and Heroes. Ryan Drummond Sonic is the one that sounds like this. Eggman! Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here is more dangerous than you could ever be. Now I know what's going on. The military is mistaking me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog! That's Sonic. I got punched in the face once for not liking Sonic. Well, did you at least learn your lesson? Wow, he's fast! Wait, it's not his speed. He's using the chaos and my name is Shadow. I found you, fucker. Fucker? I think you're the fuck hedgehog around here. I've never done that before. I found you, fucker. Fucker. I think you're the little piece of shit hedgehog around here. Watch Double Magic be the validation chest up here. You guys remember the Sonic ASMR from the Link's Awakening stream? Sweet dreams, Tails. Sonic Adventure 2's localization really could have used some work. Adventure 1 and 2 had pretty bad localization. Translation is literally taking the words that were spoken in the Japanese script and making them English words. Localization is to take the same general meaning and intent behind the Japanese script and localizing it to how English speakers would say these things. English speakers in, like, Western countries do not say faker. Sonic is very clearly calling Shadow a poser. Doesn't that line make a lot more sense when you realize it's 2001 and he's calling Shadow a poser? Like, what the fuck does faker mean? What is a fake hedgehog? Yeah, poser is better. I also just fucking love how Sonic keeps referring to him as fake hedgehog, but every other character refers to him as that black hedgehog. Like, maybe in English we could have come up with a better thing. The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog. You mean that black hedgehog I saw earlier? I don't know, Amy. Failed ISG, but picked it up. Yeah, stop shooting. The hedgehog is not black. That's from Sonic X, right? When they're like, that's Shadow, not Sonic. I mean, that's Sonic, not Shadow. A fake hedgehog is a porcupine. Actually, in my dream rewrite of Sonic Adventure 2, I did have Shadow condescendingly refer to Sonic as a porcupine for the whole game. Yo, Hidden Palace. Right, it's from Dragon Ball Super. Don't shoot, they're not black. Yeah, localization really needs to take lines like that into consideration. See ya, Abraham Lincoln. Madam President. What's that line from What We Do in the Shadows where Guillermo is like, who is George Washington? And Nandor goes, America's first gay president. No. Yes. Because Nandor's a vampire, and he would know. That line always fucking kills me. America's first gay president. No. Yeah. Listen, if a vampire told me that, I would believe him. I'm one hit from death. But I'm the GOAT! Death was never an option! Nerd Puppy, believe it or not, there is actually a canon explanation for that. It's because Gerald Robotnik, while researching the ultimate life form after he failed to create it with the Bio Lizard, found the hidden palace in the ruins of Angel Island and saw the mural in Hidden Palace of Supersonic saving Angel Island, which was a prophecy in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And Gerald Robotnik decided to base the ultimate life form off of the mural of Supersonic, which is why Shadow is a recolored Supersonic. I'm sorry, but that's just canon. I haven't played Pizza Tower, but that seemed funny. I did not know that. Thank you. Always happy to teach a puppy more about Sonic. Funky's Fugue. Yeah. 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 Drink the piss. Fuck yeah. Suck the dick. Drink the piss. Yeah. That's right. Suck the dick. Drink the piss. Yeah. All right, that's over. Is that a Giles Gordon reference? Yes. Linkle and Zelda Yuri confirmed canon? No, she friend zones Linkle by sending her back in time. If I had a nickel... Shorter length rando run. Yeah, I did it. What do you guys think? I think that's probably going to be all for now. I really do appreciate you guys spending your Friday night with me. I know this was a bit of a shorter one, but if I started another siege, this could go for another 4 or 5 hours. So I think I'm probably just going to raid ZFG. Because he is doing a Gloom mode rando. So... seems like a plan. All right, everybody. Twitch chat, you're going to hang out with ZFG, doing an Ocarina of Time rando. YouTube chat, I can't tell you what to do, but maybe go watch Ocarina of Time rando. Is this going to be a supercut? Nah. Anyway, love you guys. See you again very soon. All Shrine to No Surface in 8 days. Until next time. Mwah.
That's not fair, dude. SimplySnaps, thanks for the raid. That is... Thanks for resub, Envision. Dude, my